Here at Hope we talk about everything being all about relationships, and I'll tell you, the rejuvenation that happened at Hinman really is a case study in that. It started through having just a relationship with a local school and another organization serving that school, and that school was built in 1986. The principal shared with us that having only been renovated one time, and when they did it, they painted the entire inside of the school blue. From floor to ceiling, it was blue.
While probably not the worst looking building that you've ever seen, the colors and the scheme there within the building was not very conducive to learning. It was a very clinical blue, and in fact one of the teachers called it insane asylum blue.
That school has about 67% of its students qualify for free or reduced lunch, but it doesn't quite meet Title I standards, so it doesn't have any additional funding. That means anything and everything extra that's done at the school is on the shoulders of the staff or community partners.
All of these different partners were brought together, the church partners from Hope and the River, as well as churches from even out of state, First Baptist Henderson, Kentucky, Valleydale, and Birmingham, to come together, along with a lot of different corporate sponsors, Sherwin-Williams and Bark, National Youth Sports, just to name a few.
What I really believe and like about this project is that they believe in holistic community transformation, which is not just RE/MAX. It's all the sectors of community working together. And this was just a great opportunity to come alongside the rest of our city, the rest of our community.
The difference, I'm sure that the kids as well as the teachers, when they come in August, they are going to be so happy. And I know for a fact that it's going to improve the scores, their grades, and all the test scores, because they're going to be in a happier, cleaner, more organized atmosphere.
It's really kind of funny because when you first start something like this, you got to convince people like, hey, can you take some time out of your schedule? But as they get involved and they see the impact that it has on the school, it's not a brand new school, but it feels new today.
In the end, we had about 260 volunteers that donated over 4,100 hours of volunteer time. All of them came together because they saw that something of strategic significance making a difference in a local school that, for all intents and purposes, had been forgotten.
After the project was over, we did a teacher's luncheon, which was really our first opportunity to really interact with a lot of the teachers. We had interacted with the administration throughout the project. On that day, at least half a dozen teachers came up to me, and I know a bunch of different ones came up to other people and said, we've been here in this really difficult school and we felt like nobody cares, and we've been on the verge of giving up, but now we know somebody cares.
I think they can do one more year. That's the major impact. And typically when you're at at-risk schools like this, it's hard to keep teachers because you do get burned out. And you need someone to come in and do something like this.
It means so much to me to know that people on the outside do care about children.
It tells me and it gives me a belief that there are still people out there that like to give, not get.